That's the way it is, kid. You live, you die. Sometimes you get up, sometimes you don't. They were lucky they last this long.
Right. We need some ready. We need some cash. Not a glimmer. I need this artifact replacing. We want to use this. Overshield, overshield is fine. Hey, Mr. Ross. I don't know what. I was like, I can't hear the game. Maybe I should put some hat on. I mean, I can put that in now. For now, can I? I don't know about ring conversion at all, to be fair. I thought that was the cat on the floor then.
Welcome back, Lightbearer. Now initiating heat up sequence for shower room water heater.
Your spirit is overflowing, Captain. Only good
I need to do. If we go and use my keys up now, do the daily commissions. Bound to get some glimmer. Excuse me. On it.
You are now sharp as a cutlass, Captain.
Oh, thank you very much.
Treasure.
gonna go and do some shifting gates as well.
Cannon is loaded.
Hey, Phantom. How are you doing? Would you like to buy me a super duper Ferrari?
No one stands between me and my treasure.
My treasure. An unread message from Zev. What's he saying? Hey. No, it's that fucking Discord thing again. Fuck off. Link to Discord. It keeps asking me to relink it because it's an asshole.
Your spirit is overflowing, Captain. Only good plunder shall satisfy.
Hey. Right, let's go get the commission. The commission's money as well. You can ride your sparrow in this area. Well, thank you very much.
Your spirit is overflowing, Captain. Only good plunder shall satisfy.
I think they've stopped doing the weird stunts now.
You shine like a North Star, Captain. Time to navigate the uncharted. Your spirit is overflowing, Captain.
Well, thank you.
Only good plunder shall satisfy.
Hopefully they will stop bullying me. Bastard.
You met the wrong pirates.
Did we get any cash at 1600? Oh, I need more.
Sign like a North Star, Captain.
Tell them to give me more money.
Navigate the uncharted.
How much cash have we got now? I've got 3 I can use. Do we get money for this? Where is it? 5,000. I don't know where all my money came from the first time round.
Matters not where we're going next, Captain. Serving as your first mate is my finest voyage already.
Oh, I didn't know I had another part of Mara's story open. We're going to go to Haven. This is money.
It's more prosperous than I'd imagined.
All right, let's head to Kavar's stall. Strange, she's not here today.
Oh, you're looking for that alien lady? She left this morning.
You're looking for that alien lady. Right. The
Do you know
child
where
is going to
Kavar
tell me
went?
where she is.
Probably to check out her ship. It's by the armory, I think.
Yeah, I always see her go to decorate it whenever she buys new fabrics from the dye workshop. I've never seen you before. Are you a light bearer too? Why are you wearing an eye patch?
'Cause she's a pirate. I've read stories about them. They sail ships and steal riches, and they put an X on their maps to mark where they buried their treasures.
Not quite. We follow the maps to find the treasure. And we don't just haul away loot. We also snatch up naughty kids and make them swab the deck. Too interested in a little cleaning work? You'd have a bed in a cold, damp cabin, and you'd be fighting the roaches for food. Be sure not to let them get in your ears, though.
Not me.
Me neither.
Be good these next couple of days. I'll be asking your folks how you were.
But our parents are off traveling somewhere far away. Miss Amy is the one looking after us.
Then I'll be sure to pay her a visit. Now then, let's go find that friend of yours.
Nobody else has asked that, you know, because light bearers get completely healed. You know, when they get brought back. So that means that she's never lost. Me.
Yeah, I'm planning to give Lily a necklace for her birthday. Which style do you think would be best?
Let me look. Look, Captain, behind that cloth.
Aha! What do we have here?
Behind that cloth. Yes, I do. I think it's really good. I've just started building
You've
it.
been holding out on me. Haven's been making a ship this whole time.
It's more fixing up.
I got ring of conversion on.
Local
It's
scientist Donovan
not
is
good,
taking care of
but
it for now. Some of the engineers from his research
she
group are
doesn't
trying to
need weapon
reassemble it,
enhancement.
but there's a bunch of missing parts.
That's no easy task. I tried making a ship myself once. Ended up finding out I'd overestimated the strength of
Welcome,
the
Inman.
materials
How
on the
you
test
doing?
flight.
How do you feel about the new character? I've only got one tree on it.
Lots of things, like that relic of hers. That cannon was once a weapon on a ship. Once she got it free, she made it her own personal weapon.
Where do you even
What?
start learning skills like that?
Upsides of being a light bearer.
If you
my
got the
friend.
money, I would
Got
definitely get the
infinite time,
T6
so
on
why
this
not
character.
learn a thing or two? If I can get my hands on a skiff, let's go. We've still got to find your friend.
If you've only got 5 key leaves, man, the rumor is that Garen Ward is coming out next. The guy that created the Last Word. The Last Word. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I've heard as a rumor.
Her ship's docked at the port.
I would say vote for him. How far are you from Poland?
Hey, Kavar. I brought a friend I'd like to
If you're
introduce
close to
you.
Pity Loot,
Her name's Maru. She wants
I would try.
She wants to talk business with
Quite a few people have got a double roll, double pull.
Provide services, but with Wolf can make an exception. What does new one?
Yeah, that's right, the hand cannon, that's right, yeah. Garen Ward.
You wouldn't even need to leave.
I can't remember his first
I
name
know
properly.
your people are star-sailing corsairs whose hearts burn with the same fiery rebellion as mine. Power exchange is common among every ship's crew, just like ebb and flow of tides, especially when the loot's split crooked. Have you ever experienced such a mutinous moment?
Would rather stand back and watch them fight.
If you're happy with what you've got,
Captain's greedy.
I'd invest into Ikora
There's always someone too ambitious to know the difference
and use the
between a
exotic
friend
weapon from the
and a
battle
foe.
pass.
I have a feeling you know exactly the sort I'm talking about.
Hello again.
Tell me about him. I could exploit his greed and teach him a lesson. No bounty, all free.
Have you noticed we've been getting a lot of new mythic hand cannons?
Dissatisfied after the Archon replaced the Prime Servitor.
You got them all so far.
He left his house.
If you're close to a pull,
Has been rallying
Right.
fellow dissenters, waiting
you could try and get her.
chance. Self-righteous.
There's going to be a new character every 30 days, so you have to pick and choose which one you want to pull.
Sounds like the perfect candidate. One more thing, though. He wouldn't happen to have ships, would he? Ships like yours.
Indeed, has own skiff fleet. Power is not to be underestimated. His small skiff is inferior to mine, though.
Sounds like we have our guy. Any idea where I could find him?
Hides near the aeronautic campus in Jiangxi Metro. You may find subordinates there, but he will not show himself easily.
Don't worry. We know how to wake up a drunken fallen. I'll be able to get him out.
A drunken
You
one.
just mentioned he supports the Prime Servitor. In that case, he likely respects all servitors, right?
An AOD damage is this.
Yes.
I'll skip this.
Oi, Apescats, you coward!
Yeah, I've got a relic max.
Epicesk. Skarak.
These are the artifacts that we're running with. I'm just waiting for to get a yellow one. But I'm using ringer conversion instead of safeguard. Is this? No, siphoning. We're using safeguard. I want to use explosive shell, but I got one with arc and solar. This is the plan. That's been planned on the artifacts to use. I haven't got them yet, but I will get them. A talent tree, #1, will be a must. I haven't got them yet. I might put some money on in the week. I'm not sure yet. Up to tier 4 would be perfect. I don't know if I'm gonna go for tier 6 this time around. Is that the one I had in? No, I'm bringing conversion. What's on this one? You've leveled up your Ikora. If I adding a powder, I'd have probably leveled up Ikora, because Ikora is going to be really good. Let's see. Yeah, she's going to be really good with the drill. I need to do a couple of Grandmasters. Yeah, the drill is fantastic, man. It's stupid damage. Yeah, I never actually finished my Ikora. I did use it from the start, though. Bastard. I thought I had some silver left. Money's the worst thing. I've only got one. I need to get it's going to take me a couple of weeks. And I haven't got the new rocket launcher, grenade launcher yet. You want this grenade launcher with poly and auto loading. The auto loading also loads while you fire it. And we want poly. So you actually want the god roll. Is them two. I'm using auto loading and yields at the minute. I don't like the fact that it's only weekly though. So we've got to go to Jiangxi.
the language recognition system to your helmet. Now, I'll be able to give you a real-time translation.
That'll make acquiring fallen parts a lot easier.
Aha! Easy. Where to next, Captain? Are we gonna make some noise at the launch site to lure out the fallen?
We need to find a servitor first. Luckily, that's our bait taken care of. Let's go set the stage.
After a period of time.
Everything's ready, Captain.
Multi-billion-dollar company.
They took the bait.
Oh dear. The faster you kill, the faster you reload. The reload speed lasts for 5 seconds as well on the drill.
The
Ah.
translator is working
I
wonderfully.
want that weapon.
Tell them we're here to talk.
All right, I can do that.
Oh, I wanted to fight him.
How dare you blaspheme one of our revered machines in such a way, you two-armed scum!
Tell him we'd like to make a trade, Parrot.
You
Have you done the calamity? Cool. Fucking can't even speak.
no trick.
Akira.
You may be both brave and foolish together. Why would I entertain business with you? Release the servitor before I crush you.
He can take that servitor once we've finished our negotiations. We found a treasure trove, and we'd be willing to share with him. We brought some special armor made by the Cabal. No other Elixni knows these armor exist. They can give your Corsairs an advantage. And we know where you can get more.
Why should we trust you? You can just offer
And your Ikora,
before I force you.
your Howl House would probably be better.
Rift. I don't want to waste my strength on your scale.
You got your Howl House.
You already tested my cannon with your own crew. Stealing my share only
I can go in my room,
the fallen
and then we
gods.
just need somebody else.
Only a fool would turn an ally into an enemy.
Ikora's higher.
We can't breach its defenses.
Then you're not
With
too
your
low level.
skiff and my cannon, we can raise their fortifications with minimal casualties, then split the spoils. Of course, the majority is yours.
What level's your Ikora now?
We do not trust your kind, servant of the great machine. You are bold,
I have to do some artifact runs.
but we do not trust.
Oh, fuck that bullshit, man. I just want to fucking... Oh, because you focused on Ning and Tan. But Tan is good, because oh, mate, it's piercing as well. And blast. You don't want to level up the heavy on the Stella.
It should be in that tunnel, Captain. Not nearly as hidden.
You don't need a Stella, though. The gallows is nerfed. You haven't said anything, but it's not hitting it anywhere near where it was on spreads. Or they've reduced the damage of the grenades on it. With the shinkers. I went with Wolf and I noticed it wasn't taking the damage. Is he?
A curious seeker of wisdom.
See, mine's not maxed, but it was taking Shinkers, exploding Shinkers down, and all of a sudden it's not now. But so I think it's the secret nerve. The game's a little bit jumpy today.
Let's hunt down some treasure. Right there. Let's light her up.
That was jumpy, wasn't it?
Nothing like a little mayhem to let off some steam, eh? We've still got a few left, though. He was right when he said there weren't many. I take back what I just said.
Seems their leader's here. Hide yourself, Parrot.
Why are we hiding? I want that second cannon. Never used it. The heir apparent, apparently everybody's been leveling it up. A few people I've spoke to have said they've leveled that up instead.
We did agree to help.
Oh, right, but this is extra work. We're supposed to demolish reserves, not shovel his dissidents for him.
Maybe we should bring back that captain's head. When Epicus sees what crossing us looks like, I bet he'll suddenly be more willing to negotiate. Let's go see what the Baron has to say.
And press fast travel. Grenade launcher.
I bet he set this all up himself. We survived.
I'm not interested in the story now. I just want to get on with the farming.
Get ready to take on the foundry.
Fucking hate the way it's like.
It's almost time to meet the Baron, Captain. Let's get ready to take on the foundry.
Thank you. Now it wants to trouble me. Ikora's going to be dope this season. If you want to save your leaves up for the golden gun.
Huh? These Cabal guards don't have much as a scratch on them. You don't think that guy was paying us, was he?
Keep making for the door. The Baron won't let this opportunity pass him by. But if I know his type, he's going to wait until things are in his favor to strike.
You stop chatting. Fuck's sake. You gonna let me get on the... No, no scooter for me. Fuck's sake. I want me Sparrow.
What'll we do, Captain? There's a whole artillery line up ahead.
Stay behind my barrier. We'll blast our way through.
Oh, look, they sure are a timely bunch. We're already at the door. What, did the Baron stop to get a manicure on his way here?
Told you he'd wait until the winds were in his favor. Let's use the chaos as cover to get inside.
Impact and piercing. I don't know what his secondary weapon's going to be, so he's definitely going to have a hand cannon. But In the law, he's got a sniper rifle, hasn't he? It's his secondary weapon.
This falling bombardment is relentless. Hopefully our future ship's firepower is just as good.
It's all a 4-star. I think because I think he was originally going to be a 4-star.
Move, or we'll blow ye down. Huh? I should study the Cabal's language, shouldn't I? Up ahead, Captain. We can go through the underground vent. Here's the entrance. Dive in. The open-air portion of the foundry is just up ahead.
But what hand cannons aren't impact, Daddy? Sidearms to impact.
Impressive, Grom. Where did you learn that trick? Ghost Help Forum?
I can't remember who has a bloody hand cannon.
My light is ready.
Modern wars.
Is she the only one with a hand cannon? Yeah.
You are my hero.
Was she? Yeah, she's piercing. I don't think they're going to give him a shotgun.
Fallen troops are dropping in and engaging the Cabal over there.
Stay alert, Parrot. We'll help them take out the big ones first.
Coming through. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, thank you for your sacrifice.
We got a little bit of lag on the game today.
Inside storage room. The Baron said he'd be coming up personally.
Using 3% of the CPU right now.
There he is. Looks like that door's got him.
Too late, foolish procrastinators. Get this door.
We want that rocket launcher.
Crush your skulls with my heel. Every elixir we lose for your incompetence, I'm taking from your cut.
Okay.
He says he'll cover us.
Be careful. The closer we get to the treasure, the more dangerous it'll get.
The beasts are coming. Give no quarter. Do not let the human die before it opens this door.
Get out the way, you brother and idiot. NPCs, man. Why are they always in the way? How much power have I got? I can't see. I think I've got 300 energy left. Go and get some more.
Oh, the treasure's just up ahead. We can enter. Now, why must both the Cabal and the Foreman put defenses inside our vaults?
That's the end of your tale.
Hey.
This should be the radiant site, Alloy.
Tell the Baron to have his troops move it to the magma platform. His ship needs to wait for us there.
Now that we have the alloy, plans have changed. I've thought it over, and you two have become quite expendable.
Captain, I don't like the sound of this.
Tell him all he has to do is take us aboard, and I'll up the ante to an 80-20 split.
Uh-oh. Suppose this means negotiations have broken down.
We're in shit street now.
I didn't expect him to be so impatient. My original plan was to settle this matter on our return.
You! This is mutiny! You'll walk the plank for that! Captain, the Baron's falling back!
Catch up to him! We're not letting him get away with my ship!
He's on the platform!
That ship is staying put! Firing on all...
Watch out! Where did these skips even get all this ammo? That's what mutiny gets you! Blast those bunch of cowards! Fleeing without their captain! Now the radiant site alloy is all ours!
Parrot, did you forget what we came here to plunder?
Radiant site alloy! Oh, wait, no! Don't blast it all! Those build sucking! They're taking the shit!
Talk about bad luck. Contact Wolf. We'll need one of Viridia's trucks to haul this stuff.
So, we're definitely pirates.
Thanks for your generous contribution, Captain Maru. Such a big haul will keep Viridia's shield running for a long while. So, what happened?
All work and no pay is no way to treat your sailors. Think of it as a reward.
Unfortunately, things fell through in the end. We almost got onto that skiff, though.
What happened? Did they find out you were planning to hijack it?
That guy's greedier than a warlord. Turns out I wasn't the only one looking to betray the terms of our agreement. His goal was clearly to take all the Radiant site for himself. If you'd been there, we would have had a classic three-way standoff. Shame it was just the Baron and me. Turned into a jewel. He paid the price for his greed.
Sounds like the scammer got scammed.
Oh, please. You're not still salty about that card game, are you?
Hey, we got a blue thing. Is that the story finished now? The story finishes at intermediate 2, doesn't it? Yeah. The mouse feels weird today. Click. Son of a witch.
You shine like a North Star. Time to navigate the uncharted.
Son of a... I'm not getting the key. I've only got 10. I need 50 more. I bought this accidentally. The dice. So I'd still need 30. Let's get rid of some fucking keys. Then we're gonna go and find out artifacts we're missing.
You are now sharp as a cutlass, Captain. Let's hunt down some treasure.
So it looks like it doesn't do that stunt all the time now. Oh, chest. There he is.
I saw eliminated. You're welcome. You met the wrong pirates.
People just stood there. Doo-doo-doo, have you been farming the Blitz? I need to go farm the Blitz for the big grenade launcher. Nice. It's stupid that we're only allowed 20 engrams a week. I really don't like that.
Cut off the head and the snake dies.
How about? No.
Barely worth
Can see that.
Firing on all cylinders. Another legend sunk.
There's my Icora Nova bomb. I do like Icora's Nova bomb.
Quick
Oh, hey.
like plundering a wrecked
Pearson.
ship.
We got two of them. I don't want to use them here. Fuck yeah. Oh, we got two of them. Nice. We need glimmer. We got how much glimmer have we got? Nowhere near no. That's just 40,000. That doesn't say 39, does it? Are you fucking shitting me? You fucking bastard. Alright, let's go do a legendary mission. Why not?
Together, we'll
Just do the
plunder the
first.
richest spoils.
Can you believe that? One core shot.
No one stands between me and my treasure.
Got stuck.
You met the wrong pirate.
I love that finisher. That overshield only goes to 4.7. No, I'm sure I had it up to 8,000. Oh, there's a bit of lag here.
I saw eliminated. You're welcome. wrong pirate.
There's a new raid coming out in March as well. In case you didn't know, they said March for the new raid.
I saw eliminated. You're welcome. No one stands between me and... You met the wrong pirates. I saw eliminated. You're welcome.
I thought he was putting a new shield on then.
Your legend ends, mine sails on.
That was a slow one, wasn't it? 4 minutes.
Quick and easy, like plundering a wrecked ship.
I only needed that one, didn't I? See, well, look, my old artifacts. See, I used this here. Because I wanted the extra damage. See, I originally had dying. I kind of, because it cast me, see, that's a flat out damage bonus. I'm going to try that.
All right. Ain't seen you around in a while. Been busy?
Yeah. Monday this resets, doesn't it? Oh, got an GI. I think I've got a lump of sleep and...
Goodbye, and good luck.
Money. Right, so that's all the catalyst boosted there. Now, that's 150, that, isn't it? That's 100, yeah, 150. I need one more siphon. I've got plenty of time now. If it had saved up the points, because I never bought them, and I regret it like mad now. I should have bought them all along.
Your spirit is overflowing, Captain. Only good plunder shall satisfy.
And I'm gonna need what, 4 more weeks? How many points have we got? Back market. Oh, God, my eye is so sore. Yeah, so I've got 10. So I need 50. So well, it's not, is it? It's every 4 days. So just over a week to get 20. So what's that? 3 weeks? 2, 3 weeks at the most. I still think these are gonna work. I need more overshield bonus. Thanks for the chicken. I definitely need more overshield. Oh gosh, give me a second. We're just eating. What we should do? Oh, got me eye. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on right now? How you guys doing today? Welcome back to the Steve Rising video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about Maru. The Season 2 update finally came out today, as was Maru, meaning that we actually got
Can you hear it?
a little bit more than we did in the early access. And so today we're going to...
But I can't hear it unless you turn the volume up. No, it's not playing. That's why.
talk about her, and we're basically going to tell you everything you need to know about her. We'll quickly explain her abilities as well as some tips. What are the best weapons that work with her? And lastly, we'll talk about the new artifact set. Now that the thing is actually fixed and we can actually see what it does fully, as well as some of the best artifacts that are going to work on Maru. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you guys do, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel in case you guys haven't already for some more Destiny Rising content. Now first of all, her passive is very simple. Whenever you deal or absorb damage with her abilities, you're gonna gain resonance. Resonance essentially improves her abilities, gives them like extra things to make them better, and whenever you take damage, you will lose some resonance. And this is actually very easy. Like, your abilities actually give you quite a lot. And also, whenever you block damage, which I can't really show you here, but whenever you block damage, just blocking a couple of shots gives you tons of resonance. So most of the time, you are going to have over that 50% threshold, so you're going to have those improved abilities. Her second ability, Annihilation Blast, is essentially her main damage. You shoot a cannonball that deals damage, it knocks the enemies back, and if you're actually close enough to the explosion, it will also knock you back a little bit. It will also suppress enemies, meaning that they deal a little bit less damage, but you're so tanky that that usually doesn't really come into play. And the resonance improvement is that whenever you're over 50% resonance, it creates 3 smaller explosions that allow this thing to just do a little bit extra damage. So if we shoot here, you're gonna see that it just does the big explosion, it does some pretty good damage. But now that we're actually over 50% resonance, whenever we fire it, it does a couple of extra explosions, which are gonna do more damage, as well as do a bit of head clear. Now, because you do push the enemy away, sometimes, like you saw there, the extra explosions won't hit the actual enemy, but it just kind of depends where you hit them. Now, her second signature ability is her defensive ability, and also a way that she can just get a ridiculous, and I really do mean a ridiculous amount of overshield. The ability is just essentially a barrier. Whenever you activate it, if any enemy is suited, you're going to be getting some resonance, as well as getting a bunch of overshield. And again, just taking a couple hits of damage from an enemy will give you tons and tons of overshield. Now, this is the main way that you're essentially going to be just keeping your overshields up. You get so much overshield this way, which works really well into all the new artifacts that you're probably going to be running with Maru. So most of the time, you actually have an overshield there, and you're going to be just having a good time. And if you're over 50% resonance, the barrier is also bigger, and it covers your side as well. One of the reasons that this ability works so well as a defensive ability, as well as just building up your resonance and your overshields, is that you can essentially like toggle it on and off. Like you can hold it for a bit, turn it off if nothing is shooting at you, and when you think things are going to shoot you, you can activate it again. So if I use it here, all the way to like halfway, and then deactivate my ability, then it just has to charge from that point on. It doesn't have to like have a whole long cooldown. And this essentially gives you a lot more freedom to be able to just activate it and deactivate it as you see fit. And you also get a bit of acceleration, so you can move a little faster with your barrier, so you're not like super slow while holding up.
I overuse it like mad.
And then the super is pretty simple. It's just the big cannon. You can do ad clear with it, you can damage with it. It has a bit of tracking to it, also when your resonance is full. And the more resonance you have, as long as you're over 50%, you're going to be doing more damage with it. It's a very simple ability. It's just a big cannon. It's a big cannon that does some pretty good ad clear, and it can put out some decent boss damage. It's not anything crazy, but it's pretty decent. And where it may not look like it, the cannon actually does have a bit of AoE. So if there's multiple enemies like close together, multiple of them will actually be getting hit, as long as it's like within a 3-meter radius. Now the very first relic trait right here essentially just improves the uptime of your Annihilation Blast, because every time that you block damage with your barrier, it's going to be reducing the cooldown of your Annihilation Blast. And this one can actually reduce it by quite a lot and allow you to use that just cannon shot a lot more often. Now, I only have T0 Maru right here, so I haven't really gotten T1 where it gives you 2 cannon shots, but you actually get quite a bit of energy with this. But it is, at the end of the day, going to be dependent of you actually being able to tank damage with your barrier. If you're not really taking any damage, then you're not really going to be reducing your cooldown that much. But if there's a lot of things shooting at you, or if you're doing any type of solo content when basically all the ads are like focusing you, you can definitely really take advantage of this and just constantly fire off some of your cannonballs, doing lots and lots of damage.
Brandon had the same thing. Brandon got it on
It's actually
Pidgey.
one of the coolest ones. It essentially makes it so your barrier doesn't interrupt reloading. So you fire up your grenade launcher, and then you start reloading. You can actually put your barrier up while the reload is happening, and then just immediately go back into just firing your weapon. It is very cool, and it essentially makes it so you don't have to take any damage, even when you're reloading, because you can constantly just put up your barrier. And it works very well in Tomorrow's playstyle, as was, since you're rocking damage, you're constantly going to be reducing the cooldown of your cannon, so you can actually fire a lot more often, while also being safe in the middle of like your grenade launcher reloads. And the final relic trait is Final Wish. Whenever you get kills with your super, it can actually give you back a bit of super energy. And this can give you a bit more super usage if you're using the super as an ad clear tool. Since as we get some of these kills, you're going to see that my super kind of jumps a bit. Since we're just killing, like regular guys, we don't really get that much. But with some of the majors, you do get a bit more. But it's only up to 50% of your super, so I tend to think that that's not really super noticeable. Even in the early access when it was 100%, return up to 100%, it didn't really seem like that crazy. So I'm not even sure why they nerfed it and made it lower. They should have just kept it 100%, because even then, it wasn't really that strong. And lastly, your weapon mastery is blast.
At tier 4, you get a 100% bonus on top of your super.
Resonance. When resonance is 50% or higher, the weapon shots will produce 3 split shells that deal void damage to combatants within a 4-meter radius. It essentially gives your grenade launchers use cluster bombs. All of them essentially have like built-in cluster bombs. Whenever you fire, it doesn't even have to be a kill. It just has to be damage. Whenever you fire at something, they use explode into these mini projectiles that do a bit more damage. And they actually do quite a bit. Like the main explosion here is doing about 14,000, and the little projectiles do 11,000. And that is quite a bit of damage. And the level 4 upgrade for your weapon mastery makes so those split shells increase their damage every time they hit the same target within 1.5 seconds. And this increased damage will be able to stack up to 24%. So that's actually pretty good, because you're usually going to be firing the grenade launcher back to back to back on big enemies, meaning that they're constantly going to be taking a little bit extra damage from those explosions. So that actually is going to add quite a bit of damage, not as an ad clear tool, but more single target damage, and help Maru with single target damage, which is like the thing that she kind of like struggles with. She's very good at ad clear. She might be the queen of ad clear actually in Destiny Rising, but single target damage is where she might just not be as good. Overall, I actually kind of like her playstyle, but she does suffer from just lack of mobility. And since a lot of our endgame currently like deals with mobility and speed running, that's something that's definitely going to be hurting her. Hopefully that won't be the case for long, especially once more activities that are better for like defensive and slow heroes come into the game. Hopefully that will make heroes like Maru, that are very defensive oriented, just be a lot better. Now for the new weapons you want around Maru, I think the Sereno Boost as well as the Drill are probably going to be the best bet. The Drill is actually a very good weapon, especially for a primary weapon.
I disagree with his perks on the grenade launcher. The big conjunction's nice because of the 27% boost, but auto loading holster can give you 100% of the magazine. It can also return ammo while you're shooting it. So I go auto loading holster and poly.
It can actually put in a really good amount of damage, as well as still have some pretty good ad clear, thanks to everything that Marius kind of has built into her kit that gives you a lot of ad clear. And the exotic perks that we have on this thing is essentially you get damage over time whenever you direct impact enemies, and then you do more direct impact damage, just help you deal with some of those bigger enemies. That is pretty much what these grenade launchers kind of struggle the most against, some big like strong enemies. So this thing just has a straight up a 40% damage increase against them, allowing you to deal with them much easier. So I feel like the Drill's definitely going to be very good, and some of the catalysts can be pretty decent as well. Especially the first catalyst that gives you an explosion after the Drill finishes drilling into an enemy. You essentially get like 2 explosions per shot that do quite a bit of damage. I'm going to show you that right now. So we get the initial explosion. Oh my god, it's kind of hard to see with the Maru effect going on because there's even more explosions. But you have the initial explosion, you have a bit of damage over time, and then you have another big explosion. It actually does a lot of damage, and it can definitely make this weapon into a bit of a threat. And on top of all of that, whenever you get some kills with this weapon, you also get increased reload speed, which is very nice with this weapon. And having just increased reload speed just kind of built in into the weapon makes it very nice, and you're able to get tons of shots out there. Now for the other launcher, you're essentially going to be looking for auto loading holster.
But I forgot, after the 3 reloads, if you keep your reload speed in, it loads 2 into the magazine, so you get 2 shots.
Just gonna auto reload your weapon as well as overflow the weapon if you have the perk upgrade. Unloading holster really requires that perk upgrade, so really try to get it because it makes it so much better. You can get so many more shots out there that's gonna let you use bigger amounts of burst damage, which is gonna be very nice for Maru. And for the second perk, you're essentially just looking for Poly. This is gonna give you increased blast damage whenever you hit one target or multiple targets. No matter what you're doing, you're always getting increased blast damage. And if you get the perk upgrade, single target blast damage gets increased even more. Again, because Maru has a lot of ad clear but might struggle with single target damage, having something like this is amazing on her. And when you combine this plus that unloading holster, you're gonna have a big overflowed magazine that's gonna be doing tons of damage. So you're actually gonna have quite a bit of burst damage against bosses. And while you might not be someone like Hellhith, you're definitely gonna be put out some pretty decent damage. Now, something that I always forget to talk about is the Light Link companions. If you're wondering what Maru's is that it increases spread weapon damage whenever an overshield is present, which I think is kinda niche, but it could work with some heroes, especially in the future. And her best companions are definitely going to be Win, as well as Ikora. Ikora just straight up increases your boy damage, and Win's going to increase your boy damage after using a signature ability. Now for her talents, being a mythic, she obviously has some pretty good talents, and the T1 continues to be a really good upgrade. Now this one increases your charges of Annihilation Blast, so instead of just having one cannonball charge, you're going to be able to have two of them. Meaning that you're going to be able to use it more often, and whenever you're charging up your abilities when blocking damage, you can also do that with the second charge, and it just means that you can actually use it a lot more often. Now, I think this is what I'm going to go for, to be completely honest. I'm probably just going to T1 her, and then just, that's it. That's where I'm going to stop. Now, we'll still go over the other talents. The second talent just makes it so your barrier is up a lot more often. As you get hits with your grenade launchers, you're going to be always recharging your barrier. 5% for the primary grenade launcher, and 10% for the heavy grenade launcher. So if you have this one, you're never going to have to worry about ever looking at your barrier. Even if you're holding it all the time, you're going to be getting so much of it back that it really won't matter. After that, we have Void Reaction. When resistance is 50% or higher, the number of smaller impact shells is increased. So instead of just having those 4 impact shells, you're going to have 5. This one's definitely not that big of an increase. I think 4 is the one that makes your volley do a bit more damage. It can go up to 100% when resonance is full.
That's just super.
And it just gives your super a bit more damage. It is good, but definitely not like a huge increase. 5
actually 150% damage.
20%, which again is just adding a bit more damage, but nothing crazy. And number 6 essentially just increases the efficiency that you get overshield and that you recharge your Annihilation Blast when blocking damage. That's pretty much it. So I wouldn't really recommend that you go for a super high talent tree Maru. I think 1 or 2 are pretty good stopping points. Even at T0 she actually works pretty well. And lastly, let's talk about the Maru artifacts. And just like Hellhith, she pretty much released with a tailor-made artifact set that's gonna work really well with her. And since they were all designed for Maru, they pretty much all have some really good synergy with each other. Now the first one, Undated Blazer. Gaining an overshield will give you damage assistance for 2 seconds. And repeatedly gaining this effect extends the buff duration to a max of 10 seconds. So as long as you just keep getting overshields, you're constantly gonna have some damage assistance. And this is gonna make you super tanky because not only are you gonna have the overshields, but you're also gonna have the constant damage assistance. Now the next one is Siphoning Blazer. Whenever you have an overshield, dealing AoE damage to combatants grants an overshield equal to 20% of the initial damage.
A lot of people have been saying use the Blazer set, but I disagree. Because you don't need 20,000 points in overshield. Wow, that was nice. I've just had me dinner. That's what I was thinking of doing originally, was going for all the 4 sets. But I want weapon enhanced damage.
Damage dealt. This is fantastic. It just gives you free overshields for doing damage. And because as you're doing damage, you're constantly gaining a bit more overshield every time. Whether it's your abilities, whether it's your grenade launcher, your heavy grenade launcher, you're also constantly going to be proccing Undated Blazer. So both of these just work perfectly together. I mean, they were designed to work together, so they just work beautifully together. The one thing about this one is that you do have to initially have an overshield before it actually starts working. But considering that it's so easy to get an overshield with Maru, all you have to do is just tank even a single shot of damage to get an overshield. It's very easy to get this going. And once you get that initial overshield, as long as you're doing damage to your weapons or your abilities, you're constantly going to be getting more shield and constantly refreshing that shield timer, so you always have an overshield on. The third one is actually quite interesting and is Safeguarding Blazer. This one actually increases your max overshield, which is something that I don't think anything else ever did. This is like the very first time we see an effect like this one, meaning that your shields just take more damage because they're just bigger. And whenever you're protected by an overshield, your abilities will deal increased damage. And it's up to a 40% damage, which is pretty similar to something like Inverted Fury. And it's pretty good, it's pretty high. And lastly, we have Bellicose Blazer. This is gonna just straight up increase AoE damage, just for equipping the mod. And also whenever we do any sort of AoE damage, we're also gonna get increased movement speed for 3 seconds.
I still
This
think
one
the
definitely
spread
makes
one's
Maru
going to be
feel a little
better.
bit faster, since you're always gonna be proccing that extra movement speed. It's also the only mod that doesn't mention overshields or requires you to have an overshield, kind of like the other ones. All of them kind of worked around overshields, but this one's just about increasing your AoE damage. Overall, I feel like this set is
very good.
pretty nice. You could just equip this set, just the whole thing, and you would be in a pretty good spot. But if you're not reading these artifacts, you could also go Unrelenting.
More than
for these
unknown.
first two.
Go and look at
Unrelenting
his
Evolution,
YouTube.
plus whichever Unrelenting you like on the first slot.
Give him a
That's
like
gonna
and
work the best for
subscribe.
Maru. This is gonna give you a ton of damage resistance because Unrelenting is just crazy in this first 2 slots, and it's just gonna be crazy on Maru as well. Now the Planetismals I think are also a very good choice, especially because just how fast we can spam our abilities,
Yeah.
especially our shield.
That's what I
Since
go.
we can just turn it on and off, just toggle it.
That's right, because that's a blanket. Because people think, but it's a blanket 10% damage bonus. It covers your weapons too, and it's easy to proc because it's your casting ability. That's what I've got in now, isn't it?
We can really abuse things like the Planetismals that require us to use abilities, meaning that every time we use that ability, it's gonna count for things like Courageous Planetisimal. So the Planetismals are also a choice that you can go for, and that can work pretty well with Maru. So Maru actually has quite a lot of choices, but you want to keep it just not complicated. Just the set that she released with, it is gonna be pretty good.
No, thank you. I will keep the set that they've got. I'm still saying that's a good set there. I don't know about Ring of Conversion, but that wasn't my first choice. I still haven't got it. What's the... What's this one in it? Siphon and Blazer. That's why I haven't used it. I have 3,000 lost. Should we try and get a Siphon and Blazer? See, I got the Ring of Conversion in. Because 80% of overflow healing from the wield's own abilities is converted into an overshield for the wielder that lasts 6 seconds. That's why you see it when they use the overshield skill. The 4,000 points stays there for like 6-7 seconds, which procs the other shit. I mean, you don't need the overflow of healing. But basically, you permanent overshield in there. Oh, that's what I think. Let's try and get 21,000. I need more cash, don't I? What's that? 2, 4, 6. Fucking hell, 14. Should we see if we can do it? Don't know how well I'm going to do. I might have to. She's 68. 68 should be fine.
I pledge my cannon to our cause.
Gravitational collapse.
I am the tide that cannot be turned.
Oh yeah. More blast damage. I don't care about speed on the first run. Ooh. Ah, I fucking hate this one.
No one stands between me and my treasure. Cannon is loaded!
I hate that when you're out in the open. Should we go for the blast damage? Yeah.
You know what's missing? Explosions.
Explosion! So the bitch got in the way, didn't he?
I'm not lonely. I'm alone. There's a difference.
Projectiles, explosions gain 30% increased blast damage radius. Yeah, that'll be worth it. Ah, fuck's sake, I hate this one.
You met the wrong pirates.
Where's the next zone? It said next zone. I'm pretty sure it said the next fucking zone. I think it lied to me.
I am the tide that cannot be turned.
Oh. Don't fuck with her. She speaks for the voice of disaffected women. I've got so many of these. 70 choice chests I've got. This is the original one we had. This is the first one I put on. But we only had this on because of super boost ability stunt. Oh.
You know what's missing? Explosions. Eyes like a hawk, nose like a hound.
Don't like this one either. Oh gosh.
Eyes like a hawk, nose like a hound.
Oh, come on. This is the one I hate more than any other one in the entire game. Ah, fuck me. Fucked that up, didn't I?
Firing on all cylinders. You missed.
Seize the moment before it becomes dust.
Fucking hell. I hate that one with a passion, you know.
If I have to.
I don't know what the boss is there, but it's probably going to take me 4.5 tries. Enhance our calm. Let's make a cigarette. Relax. I wish so whatever artifacts I picked very first before people told me to start changing them, I was getting 7,000 over shield every time. But now I'm getting up to 4,000. Which is weird. I don't get it. Yeah. What's that? I mean, I don't really like the skill. This one. I do want a different one. I mean, I probably will go for this. Siphon and Blazer. Where's the other Blazer? You normally make 2. Did they not make 2 this time, or is it just one of each? We can use Bloodthirsty Shell. I think Ring of Safeguarding is probably going to be the better bet. Because this gives you 45% over shield. when your shield breaks, and that lasts for 16 seconds. I think Siphoning Blaze is good. This Siphoning Blaze relies on you hitting multiple targets at the exact same time. I've got plenty of energy left. So we do that. Yo, thank you very much for the follow, Dex. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh my god. It's the most hated boss in the universe. See, that's how it's stopping. Yeah. I don't get why it's today. See, I did have it. I did have it when it was giving me 7,000 overshield, and I don't know what I've changed.
Cut off the head and the snake dies.
You know, that was hard, wasn't it? Definitely need that other grenade launcher.
Fish in a barrel. Now to the real treasure.
10 minutes, not bad for the first one. rid of this. That's void. Run out of money again. So I definitely need that to increase the overshield. I could do with ones to put on top of this though. But at least we got Void Blast. Right, so who is it for the Void side? It's this Arc side. Everyone's using Hellhead. Is it range, is it? Or piercing? How many Shinkers is there? I mean, I could use Ningfei. Well, that'll work. Did I just... I thought I just seen one drop. Oh my god, it's got Arc on it. That's got Arc on it as well. Did we get a choice pack?
You are now sharp as a cutlass, Captain. Let's hunt down some treasure.
£12,000. I thought we got something decent out of then, and we did not. Oh, there's a choice pack. I knew I got a choice pack. Number 2. Healthy. I've got no money, have I? Actually, that's only 20% of the initial damage dealt. That's 200. Yeah, so that's 200. Is that 200 per blast? Or is that 200 base? If only that didn't have that on it. I wonder if we've got any medals left to change the attribute. Any dice? It doesn't look like I've got any dice. Such a pain in the ass.
That's not where we're going next, Captain. Serving as your first mate is my finest voyage already.
Oh, God. Right. Let's see. I want that one. How did we get that one? We'll put Daughter Spring on. It's patron level 2. So I wonder if that'll go yellow. Rank 83 Ningfei. Yeah, 15 characters.
Greater power.
It's not fucking telling me I've got. Actually, do I need to do the training for it to count as 15 characters? So we've got enough of that and that. We just need Glimmer. Glimmer's a freaking nightmare, you know. Ready? We should test this. There's no really bad ones on it. I've got no money. Shit. See if that one, that should change to purple, shouldn't it? Because I'm putting it on top. I don't know. It's worth trying it. See, because this has got what I want. I want the overshield. I want the healing and the health. I can't remember if I put that on top of a void one, it will change the void. Or if I have to put a void one on top of that. How much money did we need? 10,000. So I need 10,000. Mad how that's 63,000 deficit. 3,000 deficit, innit? Let's see. We might have to run some chaos. No, that'll do, won't it?
I am the tide that cannot be turned. I'm not lonely. I'm alone. There's a difference.
Bastard. I hate it when you can nearly beat the expense with that Cora.
Explosions.
You got one hit and you have 1,000 less power. Yeah. A Cora can do the expense at 65,000. I don't know how Ikora properly works. I used Ikora exclusively at the start of the game. And everyone was like, dude, stop using Ikora. She's shit. I really liked her. I was like, dude, she's going to get some boost. Not going to be like that forever. Everything in the game, including the raid, I did on Ikora. And I didn't know about artifacts then. I just put what was highest on it. Ikora's better than everybody thinks. I regret not keeping up with Ikora.
Firing on all cylinders.
Send me an Ikora, let me have a look at what you're done with it. Because I'm actually thinking of doing Ikora next. No, there's a wave frame coming out as well for Ikora.
Your legend ends, mine sails on. You know what's missing?
A disc grenade launch, you can get 2 shots. Yeah, it's freaking nuts. $4,000 glimmer. Right, that should be 8,000 glimmer. I want to test this out. I'm 1,000 short. Go frick yourself. Oh. I like that. Right, have I got it now? Why is you... What? Why is that one better? Yes, it is. I haven't got the money, so I'll put that one on top. We want to put this one on top first. Because I want to see what happens. I want to see if we keep... How much money have we got? 4,000? We can get it to a +4. Fucking dickheads. So, it worked. It's only 220, right? Oh. That's going to jump up quite fast. Oh, it's got barrier on it. Don't want barrier. So my power's gone up 1,000. But the artifact is only 2,000. Yeah, so we need more money. The drill. Yeah, the drill can load 2 shots at a time. You have to proc it to do it. It's part of its thing. The projectile's going to be fired in a straight line doing 15 things. If you see it when it clear lots of ads, you'll see it loads 2 in the mag. It's got to be one of the passive abilities or something, but I've seen it quite frequently.
Eyes like a hawk, nose like a hound. Eyes like a hawk.
You probably won't notice it at first, like I didn't. And then I realised I fired the grenade launcher twice without reloading. I waited for him to do it.
I am the tide that cannot be turned.
I mean, it could even be because of this. Yeah, I've got 12 rounds in here now.
Spraying and praying. That's the end of your tale. You know what's missing? Explosions.
Explosions? This is what I saved all the energy up for, specifically for this. alright, we'll do that. You're not gonna do this to me, are you? All the fucking way up. Jesus Christ, I think it is. I think it's just gonna go, yeah, fuck you, asshole. I think it's definitely gonna fuck me over. Unless that's glitched. Actually, it's probably because it's not maxed. Can we break down shit?
Is overflowing, Captain. Only good plunder shall satisfy.
How much is that? It's 2,000. Inventory. Let's get rid of some of the mythics. Only 700 glimmer. What are you doing, stupid game? Mythics. Dude. I will punch you in the nuts. You stop fucking about. It's doing it on purpose, you know.
Sharp as a cutlass, Captain. Let's hunt down some treasure.
What's that? Is Ignagi's risk runner. That's 46. There's no point in breaking that shit down, is there? They moved these around, didn't they? This used to be on the bottom. Where's my fish? I can't remember how to sell my fish. How do I sell a fish? We have to go to fishing. No, I can't remember how to sell a fish. That'll do. Can I buy? No, we can, I didn't think so. I want more money. Oh shit! Oh, fucking character's moving on its own. I'm not touching it. was moving on its own, and it was magic. When I was doing Legendary Mission before, and there was lots of ads,
Cannon is loaded.
it was loading. It was loading two at a time.
You know what's missing? Explosions.
Something wrong with my controls. It keeps going, doolally.
Seize the moment before it becomes dust.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to. I might have to reload. It keeps going, fucking doolally.
I am the tide that cannot be turned.
Well, I never moved it. Then it jumped on its own.
I'm not lonely. I'm alone.
Let me have a look at this. Bullshit. Yeah, we knew there was a problem. See? Right, I'm gonna have to restart it. And I knew there was an issue. Destiny Rising has been pasted to your clipboard. Cool. Oh God, son of a! It was like, oh my God, you got problems. Can I have a can of pop, please? Thank you. I did the Expanse with Mario, yeah. I did it in 10 minutes and 33 because the boss was a bit of an asshole. It's got to be the most hated boss in the whole game. There's no way people actually enjoy doing that boss. I will never believe it. It is literally the worst boss. The other boss is the tanky dude. The tank dude with all the turrets. That's the second worst boss. Do you know what would be great if we got the Shank boss? You know, the one you can just pummel on. The Shank boss has got to be the best in the entire game. In Expanse, this is a pain in the neck.
Your legend ends, mine sails on. Cut off the head and the snake dies. Firing on all cylinders. Another legend sunk. Time to crack some skulls. Quick and easy, like plundering a wrecked ship.
Oh. I like that. With elemental resistance on it. Should have enough money now to level that bloody artifact up. Yeah, I knew that was it. Fucking bastard. That one. If that didn't have barrier on and I had void or special, that'd be so good. You like that? I can't believe you like that boss, man. 68-2, getting closer to what we were before. I'm still thinking this. That's solar. See, we got void, but we got arc there. I think explosive shell would probably be the go-to for the last one. Look at that though. Did you get any worse of a roll? We got medals, so you can change them, but you can't change them to what you want. It's a random ability. Well, a random attribute. $26. So we need to get that off 100 points. So we got over shield 9. Void boost is tier 8. So that's we're missing 1200 power. We're missing just from the artifacts. That'll put us on 69.5. This will put us on 70. What's that? 120. So we got 2,000 points just to get from the weapon. So the weapon and artifacts, 71,000. That's what I would get. But if we get her to tier 6, we'll get to 15% spread weapon damage. Which makes these two values, Ikora and better. What have you put on Ikora as the companions?
There's much to unearth, by force if necessary.
Does Ikora have an overshield? So we've had bring a conversion on her for so long. Why would I put inverted fury on? I don't know what I think. I'll put planet shade on. Super void signature. You know what? I think think Hikora will do well from now. That's 55, 55, 55. I can't fucking add anything else to it, you bastards. Oh, we've got a gold one. She's not going to get within 3. Yeah, it's not good, is it? She needs explosive shell. I think that's good. I think that'll work. I've got to use the last of my keys, so this is the last one of this. I would rather have that giant hive. And the giant hive knight. I'd rather have that than the Cabal tanks. I just don't like the Cabal tanks.
Firing on all cylinders. Cut off the head and the snake dies. Time to crack some skulls. Fish in a barrel. Now to the real treasure.
Unrelenting. Hope tomorrow's a slap build. 21,000. Still not enough. I don't know whether to do the other expanse on Hellhest or not, or just go with Ning Fei.
Sword sharp, fire's hot. Let's go.
The thing is, we only get a month before the next character comes out, so next month I'm probably not going to do it, but I guarantee you next month's going to be a whale event. Because I'm sure that the last word dude's coming out. Ward. That's a nice, that's ice cold, that's nice.
You are now sharp as a cutlass, Captain. Let's hunt down some treasure.
Right, so I need to get some keys then, don't I? I need Glimmer. How much glimmer do I need? I've only got 7 pieces now. What's this? Was it 240 this? So I can do 2 of them. So I need 42,000 glimmer. Fuck. 42,000 glimmer. I've got 6 keys though, I think. Have I got 6 keys? Right, so what? This will leave me 3, so I need 5 more. I don't even need to have a decent time now with if we go with the expense. But I don't know whether to use Ning or her. I'm not that great with these rifles. What's the boss on the Ark expense? So we got 4 keys.
You shine like a North Star, Captain. Time to navigate the uncharted.
Oh yeah, we need orbs, don't we? $1,400 glimmer. 3,000 for that one. Yes. I hate it. You can load yourself. There's another 1,400. So I'll do 2 public events. Ah, shit. Woohoo. Oh, a little bit of lag there. The best thing about these public events You can get to it just as it's ended and you'll still get the rewards. How much do we get? Don't care, just show me. Where's my money? Where's my money? 30,000. Woohoo. Now we just need 5 more. That should make a difference. Not really, did it? Have we got anything to get you up? Yeah. $23. So we just need more money to keep doing that.
Your spirit is overflowing, Captain. Only good plunder shall satisfy.
I saw eliminated. You're welcome.
$3,000 glimmer.
You are now sharp as a cutlass, Captain. Let's hunt down some treasure.
You met the wrong pirate.
Can't blow me up from behind, you little bastard.
Spraying and praying.
Praise be to me. I'm not sharing. You know what? That's some distance there. Mountaintop and Witherhoard combined. I need one more expanse, don't I? That's all I need to do. But I want a better grenade launcher. So I'm going to have to do that. A grenade launcher is pretty much more important, to be honest. Did we do you? Yes, we did do you. Yes, grenade launcher we want. Just shut them used. I made 20 of them and I got 20 duds. This is a base reward as well. So you got a 34% chance of getting it as a base reward. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, we got 3 bots.
Hey, Maru.
You don't like running with bots, people? I'd rather run with the bots.
Got any suggestions for
Bots
becoming a
are
legend?
fucking useless.
Did men tell no tales?
Foreign objects detected at assembly plant. Units dispatched for cleanup.
But when you grab this, the bots don't always stand in. Oh, look, they are this time. What in the actual fuck?
Me or you?
Yeah, the bots are fucking useless in this game.
Orbit power cut detected, pausing the operation of the movable platform.
Cannon is loaded!
He just fell through the platform then, did you see that?
Firing on all cylinders! I saw eliminated. You're welcome.
Look, see. Look, the boss actually brought it up.
Power restored. The assembly plant is back in operation.
Bastard.
Drag 'em back. We pirates leave none behind.
Crewman lost! Orbit power cut detected, pausing the operation of the movable platform.
Ye met the wrong pirates. I saw eliminated. You're welcome.
Power restored. The assembly plant is back in operation.
So I'm probably going to do this a few times. If we're lucky, I'll get some mentor XP. If we're unlucky, I'll get kicked in the nuts. And we all know it's exciting to be kicked in the nuts. I had a girl in school kick me in the nuts once. And it's like, thank you for touching my nuts. She's like, what was it? Like, yeah, hey, did it? I was like, yeah, but you still touch my nuts. She reported me to the headmaster. I got told off. Apparently, getting kicked in the nuts isn't supposed to feel good.
Spraying and praying.
Don't know what happened then.
Drag 'em back. We pirates leave none behind. I want to go up there. You see how that, like, it always stops there and all of a sudden it goes, ding.
Damn nugget. Ooh, I've got a cannon. Would you like to touch my cannon? No. Oh, well. I'm waiting. I sent Mara a message, but he hasn't sent me one back. But I haven't got Discord up. No, he didn't reply.
Hey Maru, I've heard your stories from the high seas. Got any suggestions for
Hello,
upcoming
Dale.
legends?
He's only just started.
Don't die. Dead men tell no tales.
Dead Men Tell No Tales. Isn't that a movie?
I'm not lonely. I'm alone. There's a difference.
I'm not lonely, I'm alone. There's a difference.
Foreign objects detected at assembly plant. Units dispatched for cleanup.
I jumped off the side. I thought, do you know what? Could I stand on the side there? Apparently the answer is no.
Start spraying. Drag 'em back. We pirates leave none but...
Orbit power cut detected, pausing the operation of the movable platform.
But this one's easier with Hellhouse.
Spraying and praying.
Come on, dude, kill him.
No one stands between me and my treasure.
Power restored. The assembly plant is back in operation.
Oh, dude, it's you fucked off. Boss is doing an amazing job, by the way. And they just stood there. You're supposed to be shooting a motherfucker. Right, I'm gonna kill you. Hey, how does that make you feel, you fucking stupid butt? Look. Die, you bastards, die! Oh, go fuck yourself. No wonder the bots don't pick up the battery.
Cannon is loaded!
Is the other cannon? Is that arc? Is it? Oh no, that's void.
Power restored. The assembly plant is back in operation.
I got solar on void. I kind of think this works. Okay. Ah. Don't leave me! I think they dumbed down the bots a bit, because when we first used the bots, they just fucking shit on everything. Right. The first time I seen them, they just annihilated everything inside. They were like, hey, you touched my fucking monster, so they killed everything. What did you say?
Firing on all cylinders!
I wish you'd stop shooting me. I'm like, what did I do to deserve being shot? I'm just sitting there minding my own fucking business. Oh, I've got no music on because I'm on YouTube as well today. Hit me on your one. Can't feel it. I looked at him. What kind of excuse is that? Hey, you looked at me. I will not break you. Did you notice that I did 2 shots at the same time then? So it's not guaranteed drop unless you pay for it. Son of a biscuit. But I want a guaranteed drop. $136 coins. You know what, right? I'm not disappointed. Look, minimum 18. You know, I got them out. Yay! You got them out. Look, the bots all using the same amount. You see, if you rearrange the words on him, that's it there now. ALPD, that's butt plug. Oh, it is. BUT, PL, UG. So it actually is D butt plug. See, I think the devs are like, you know what, right? We'll take these fucked up words, we'll make them around. That's it. Everybody's a butt plug. 56% support. What was the support? You stood there clapping while everybody else did fucking something. There was no support. She literally just went, go fuck yourself. Oh, yeah, we can make 2 more on Monday.
Spirit is overflowing, Captain. Only good plunder shall satisfy.
So, see, we got 100,000 XP so far. I think everybody's scared of Calamity up, so. I've got no points left. Son of a bitch. Can't believe I've got no points left. See, this should be currency. And that's it. I want to know what this is, though, the pack banner. Because it says inaccessible. See, the pack's only level 8 at the minute. Obviously, it's going to go to level 10. Oh, shit.
You shine like a North Star, Captain. Time to navigate the uncharted.
So it seems to stop doing the little stunts now. Do you know what I haven't done? I haven't done this festival, the cost stuff. So I'm still only on 4. Am I? Yeah, we've done them. So I've got 5 left. That's Arc. That's Void. Void. Solar. I don't even know what the rewards for these are. If it's just sweets, then I'm not really interested. It's this expanse. I want to know. I mean, I can do it and then reset it. Should we see what they're like on Hellhurst? See, it says lock character, but once you open any chest in the expanse stages, the character you're using will be locked. But I haven't opened any chests. Because I've been to the first chest once already. It's not there. I'm actually going to jump off anyway. I think. We start from there, yeah? I'd really like to know what the boss was. See, that's like rewards preview. So I've got all of them. I only need to be able to finish it. Because I'll get 1 key for finishing it. And 3 for the other. See, we've done that side, yeah. So we've still got 2 keys there. This is Fletcher's Harrow. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that the bow and arrow would probably be better. But everybody will just use a beta. Let's have a look at the leaderboard thing. Yeah, look, Ning Fei. Everyone just used Ning Fei. And then it's all Hell Hest. Should we view her Hell Hest? She's not got it on her thing. Man, it's not even showcased. Thank you everybody for dropping in today. We will be back when I can figure out what character to use. I might just use Hellhurst. But we'll be back later on. Have a nice night, everybody. Take it easy.